Okay, I think we should be live. Yeah, so something also is wrong with my internet. I was too lazy to contact the ISP, but it has begun like since a couple of days, and I'm getting like random DCs. I'm not sure what it is though. I'll have to talk to them. I got fucked while it disconnected. Like, as you can see. Are they? Oh, it's our guys. Oof. I'm still in combat though. I need to I need to use like a bandage, and I need to drink some potions. Oof.
Well,
The damage isn't too serious.
so we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzik and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
Sir, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. He seems to be on very, intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore, son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
What? But that's exactly what they said 10 minutes ago. Like, without Henry, like, chiming in. That is so weird. And I'm bleeding. What was it? Marigold, was it? Wait a minute. I thought we were supposed to have like a bunch. Yeah. Yeah, we've only streamed for 3 hours. That's kind of the bad part. Tomorrow I'll probably talk with my ISP to check if it's the infrastructure or the actual ISP server that keeps crashing, which is super annoying. Because today's stream was just fucking ass. Like, crashes and... I don't know what... What is this? Why does it say... Oh yeah, that's weird. It was showing... It was showing gear, but that was a potion I was supposed to drink. Yeah, so we had like crashes and a DC, so it just sucks. It was really weird. Okay. In the briefing in the tent.
What's that then?
I think we are replenishing a little bit of HP. When we stand, we have the Revenant perk. I think we're gonna replenish quite fast. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty awesome. That's cool. I think we're really close to the end of the game, but
God.
I'm not sure.
What troubles you?
I won't betray my lord.
I met the parish priest in Ushitz. What are we talking about?
Sir, I met the parish priest of Uzhitz, and I must say he's a very interesting man.
I should say so. Have you ever seen him at swordplay? Not bad for a man of the cloth, is he? Rumor has it, when he finished his studies at the university where his father sent him, he decided the religious life wasn't for him, and vanished to foreign parts. They say he made a living as a mercenary. I even heard he fought against the Turk at the Battle of Kosovo, and then he suddenly came back and settled down here. No doubt it cost his family plenty, but he's a fair man, and I'm fond of him. There's a lot to be said for a priest with a good understanding of vice.
I think this is related to Godwin or something. It's really weird you get these like dialogue options and like way later into the game because I think I never talked with him about that priest.
Henry, just the man I want to see. I need help with something.
What's the problem, sir?
The Archbishop's vicar has come to Uzhitz. I don't know why exactly, but the rumor is that he's on the hunt for heretics, which frankly never meant any good, especially for me.
What should I do about him, then?
Firstly, find out why he's really here. He might truly be on the hunt for heretics, which wouldn't be good news. Or it's equally possible he's here to size up my estate, which would be even worse.
I understand. And then what?
The best thing for me and all concerned would be for him to pack his bags and go back to Prague.
And how can I, encourage him to do that? I can't just kick him out, can I?
No, of course not. But if you can make him believe there's nothing to find here, he'll be off in no time. So tell him I've sent you to assist him.
I understand. And my task is to assist him in finding nothing.
Indeed.
Yeah, the mod was making better graphic, but like there's a few things it was doing, so but I had to remove it. I think it got like corrupted or something. I don't even know if it was the mod, honestly, since we've done most of the game with it. And then actually yesterday after I saw your message, I was checking into something. We actually managed to force YouTube to use a better encoder, so it should look better now, but unfortunately my bitrate does not allow me to go a higher quality. Maybe one day if I get better internet. It's not that I can't get a better internet. That's the best we have here for now. We'll see. And I'm squeezing as much as possible out of the CPU to make it look as best as possible. And this game has a lot of grass foliage, which is really hard to render to begin with.
Very well. I'll get going straight away.
Good luck, lad, and be careful. Clergymen are wily weasels, so take care.
I'll be careful. Don't worry, Sir Hannes.
Goodbye.
So he just gave us another quest? What's going on?
Well now, Eric. It is Eric, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it?
Fuck you.
You need to change your tone. If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive. So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you better think carefully about how you answer them.
Let's see.
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle, More than enough to defend it.
How did you meet him?
What's that got to do with anything?
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's allies. You.
Who is this Toth?
He's an orphan, same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid? He works for Sigismund.
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
Do you take him for a fool? Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an exchange.
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit? I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value your master's skin more than your own.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me. And he'll kill every last one of you.
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranyik and Pribyslavitz. You're nothing but a common bandit.
You don't know anything. He'll come for me, and anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
Now I'm curious. Why would he care that much about you? Could it be your lovers?
You never understand.
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one. Well done, lad. Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. You'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as Divish does about his wife and you about your father.
How did Hanush just appear in that pic?
Well, Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hanush.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
I mean, technically I could record as I play, but, you know, then with the upload speed we won't be able to upload properly. Well, one day, in a better place with a better connection, we'll do high quality playthroughs.
Did our visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him. It seems we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool? Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy. Go to hell. I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
What a mess.
Well, friends,
Siege, no
what do you
siege,
suggest?
hostages.
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father?
Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway. We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
Oh, what is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
What is he doing here?
Who's Jobst?
Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop. Now, he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanish. All right. We'll let the men rest a while and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready.
I don't see the grand scheme of things, you know? Like, where's this game leading us to? Because there was like a bunch of twists. But it seems like suddenly it's like on overdrive because you can like do the story quest quickly. What the hell? Am I at the right place? Wait a minute. Oh, I'm not supposed to be here. But who is this? Is this our guy or their guy? I guess it's our guy. He's pretending, shooting at enemies. I mean, dude, aren't you too old for, like, playing with imaginary friends? Okay. Let me check something out. Trying to hunt an imaginary flying chicken. Let's see. Oh. It was blood for some reason. I'm just curious what happens when he's going to wake up. Come on, man, wake up. Wake up, dude. Don't leave us. Your loved ones are still waiting for you. Wake up, man. What the fuck? This guy's sneaking. Oh, I see. So there's more than one of you here. So I guess they're friendlies, but this is so messed up. Wow. They basically is supposed to like show you as if, you know, they're besieging, but it's super weird, like they're not actually shooting arrows. I feel like my game broke at some point, and there's just a lot of weird stuff going on in this world. It's super weird. But whatever. Oh, look at these. Sleeping like a baby. I'm ready.
I'm glad you came.
At your service, sir.
I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
Absent on patrol, scheduled patrol, yeah. He's not going to be missed, though. Nobody liked that guy anyways.
I'd be delighted.
Tesla ammo.
To smash my castle? I can't say I share your enthusiasm.
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean it like that.
There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to
They're
do
shooting
is
with the
believe it.
force.
I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. Take care now.
Wait a minute, am I actually going to manually shoot it? Let's go. Or am I just going to pull? Or am I just going to pull the lever?
Hey, you! Halt!
Whoa, whoa.
You're under arrest for breaking the law. Come on, you shit! Help!
What?
It's you! You crippled someone! This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn. Crime doesn't pay.
Look at those levers. Oh my god. They basically noticed that the imaginary arrow guy is missing. I do have Discord, and if you want to drop suggestions, feel free. I don't promise anything, but yeah. I mean, if it's something interesting, I could definitely check it out, you know. There is Discord link on the Twitch channel. I think I can link you. I can grab you the link. But yeah, people just, you know, I got Hedin suggest some stuff once in a while. Most people don't bother, which is fine. Give me a second. I think there was a, yeah, there we go. Whoops, I actually sent it to a bunch of places. Oh well, why not? We'll leave it there.
Hey, who's there?
Can I convince him?
Look, I'll tell you the truth.
Do you think I'm so...
Damn it.
I'll
Purge your...
Oh my god.
Help!
Or was it because I did something? I didn't. I didn't do anything. I think it was. I actually don't know what happened. I think that those two guys woke up or something and used telepathy to tell these guys that I knocked them out or something. I'm not sure what just happened. Two weeks later. Let's go, dudes. Well, at least I could pay them off and they didn't put me in prison. That would be funny. Man, what a complex contraption this is. Is it loaded though? I don't think it is. Is it? Oh, now it is. Okay, how do you Oh, no, he's loading it right now. Whoa.
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
Aye. We're going to watch Istvan shitting himself.
That's all?
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back. God be with you.
Wait a minute. Wait until the 2-day bombardment is finished. Okay, I guess. Yeah, we're basically like skipping fast forward. It's just if I knew, like, I feel like if this was The Witcher 3, I think that the side quests there are a bit more, you know, engaging. And that game is super long as well. I want to play it, but we'll probably not going to. Since it's like tons of hours as well. But here, like, I don't feel the, you know, the need to go through the quests, unfortunately. Which is fine. I just wish there was a bit more to it. But sadly there isn't. But let's see, I don't know if this is actually close to the end. I'm kind of curious. Like, how will it end? I'm actually curious. Because the story is so weird, I mean, you know. Istvan almost caught us again, what? I'm here.
Can't you see we're still bombarding? You came too soon.
Oh, okay.
Good luck to you.
Too soon. Actually, I don't have my Discord open. Who's this? Yeah, who this is, but we'll see. Okay. Yep, I've seen you on Discord. Nice. Yeah, if you have anything interesting or suggestions, feel free, or anything cool to share. Like, nothing much happens in that Discord, but you know, I post some videos that I find maybe some people will be interested to see or something. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, feel free.
I just wondered if you knew, Lord. No, I don't know much about it. Only it's something to do about it.
Because I do like checking out games, and obviously some of them I do like, so we will stick to them, and some not so much, I guess.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Istvan's a stubborn bastard.
All right. When do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on two fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keezer claims he can even hit it directly. Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to the portcullis.
Portcullis?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the bailey won't be easy.
And what's the plan for attacking the west wall?
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders, which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall. Once a few of them get to the battlements, we should quickly gain the upper hand.
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help. If they can break through, that is.
That's a good suggestion. Yeah, man, it's been rough.
And the inner bailey?
That will be tough. Even if we get through the gate and into the outer bailey, we're still a long way from victory. The castle is designed so we'll be like hens in a coop to anyone with a bow on the inner battlements. We'll have to either fight our way through, or somehow get around them.
What about the living quarters?
There, I'm worried most about the hostages. Once we're inside, Istvan will know defeat is inevitable, but we'll still have to fight for each and every room.
I think I've heard everything I need to know.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
I'm proud of you, Henry. You've changed from an insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter. And as God is my witness, we will kick those whore sons' arses.
A village lad and an old soldier? This fan must be shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up. Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades, and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have to take the castle gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
Good luck to you, Stripling.
I thought I could choose. I wanted to choose the gates, but then I decided maybe we should go for the walls, but I guess you don't get to choose. I actually realized that we don't actually have a proper like medieval game where you have like there are only like some old stuff that I recently rediscovered. There was an old RTS that allowed you to control individual soldiers. Like Bannerlord is nowhere near completed. What the fuck? What the?
For fuck's sake! Cover yourselves! Wait till I raise the ladders!
Are they tired or something? Yo, boys, wake up! Wake up! There's a battle to win. We're dead. Let me see.
Go!
Yeah, that seemed like it. As I understood from people on forums, there's like 30-40 hours of side quests and the same for the main quest. Which is about that time, yeah, and we did like, I don't know, we did maybe like 30% of... Whoa, Henry, chill. What the hell are you guys doing? Where's my dog, damn it? Whoa, this guy's gonna have some serious back problems. Let's go mosh pit. I'm gonna hit my own guys. Let's go, you and me, bro. What a mess this is. Oh my god. That guy. He was kind of dancing on one leg. Oh man. I gotta back up. Nice, we've isolated this guy. Damn, these armored guys are really tough. I think. Oh, whoa, oh my god. You and me, let's go. These guys are no joke. can I get out of combat to heal? Looks like we're losing here. If I'm being completely honest. I think I'm out of arrows as well. Like chopping wood. Yeah. I mean, it has a little bit of that metal clang sound, but yeah, it's not brilliant. That's for sure. Run, Henry. Shit, this is not good. We have reinforcements over there. If I had piercing arrows, I would have been able to do some damage, but this is just not good. Damn, that poor guy is getting butchered. Nice. Finally got one. He's like invincible or some shit. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It seems like he is. I'm bleeding out, though. I'm about to bleed out. I shot him in the ass. Let's see if I can break out of combat. Damn, I don't think so. Vitality leveled up. Like, I'm gonna bleed out. Nothing I can do about it. I'm out of arrows, man. Crouching Billion. I'm trying to... Shit. I was trying to, basically stealth kill him. Medic! Yeah, I need a medic. Damn. Unfortunately, like, you can't break combat stance, and like I can't use any potions, I think, during combat. What? For lost items? Wait a minute, when is this? What's going on here? Wait a minute, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's some weird stuff just happened, I think.
Yeah.
Medic. I don't know what the hell. Why is everybody just he called Henry a moron? That's rude, Sir Divish. I thought you were an aristocrat.
At your service. But, sir.
Good luck.
Wait a minute. Talk to Sir Divish once you're ready. Oh, but this is super weird because holy crap.
Yeah.
This is before the battle. That is so weird. Why wasn't there a checkpoint? I guess so you could actually redo the quests if you wanted, like, because we skipped a lot, but
Load the trebuchet.
It's just super weird to me. We'll see if we can save before the battle. Fire in the hole! Timber! What's going on here? What? Is he like a pet or something? Why is he holding his hands like that? Oh my god, this game is so broken, it's insane. I love glitchy games because it just makes no sense. What was it? Fallout was a really broken game. You would have so many glitches. I mean, you know, it's fun up until it breaks your game completely.
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
That's...
Goodbye.
Okay, now he wants us to wait, I think. Yeah, and then we need to save the game. Jeez. Cake and D. Cry, crap, and desertion. That was a pretty cool RTS back in the day, but it's not much today, yeah. Enjoying the songs. Yeah, but like that is so weird. The way he put his hands in the back. There was like a famous glitch in Fallout, I think in the opening cutscene, where the guy would look at you and his head would start spinning, like, obviously in a very impossible way, where his chin would just break out of place and be instead of his forehead, like upside down. This game kind of reminds me a little bit of those glitches with the ragdolls and stuff, weird stuff just happening. Let's see if we can... Was it... Yeah, I think we can save now. And then go into the assault. I guess one thing I should probably bring is a lot of piercing arrows. Let's see if we can get those. A candy. There was a cool game called Warwind and somebody made like a few levels as a demo completely from the ground up on the engine that was made to make like Warcraft 2. There's like an engine that was basically used to build a bunch of RTS games. There's like Warcraft 2000, I think, that was built in it with like waypoint systems and all kinds of the other quality of life stuff. And let's see, where could I get arrows? Is there like a merchant here maybe? And yeah, but he never finished it. There's just a few levels that you could play, which is super cool because it basically looks like it runs in HD. And but the yellow, yes, yeah, I mean, he's immortal. Technically you need to throw just launch an attack with just the yellow shield guy because he's immortal, you know. You don't need anybody else.
Since Sir Divish's collar.
Just
alright.
You won't have another.
I'm ready.
We're going to attack.
I think I'll
Good. Take care.
Okay, we've seen this. I think it's War Game Engine. I don't remember, but yeah, there's a bunch of games made on it. All kinds of Warcraft modification.
Attack!
Do we have like anything that "2 minutes damage you inflict"? Oh, actually, I think we could have drank a bunch of stuff on the way. There we go. We got a couple of minutes of extra power. Extra power and reduced wound chance.
Cover yourselves!
I mean, at least soldiers can climb ladders in this game, and this game was made by an indie studio. Technically, Bannerlord is also an indie studio, but they have like 100+ developers or something staff. And soldiers can climb the siege engine or the ladders after 1 year of early access, so... You will never get this view. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh, I think I'm good. What the hell? There we go. He actually shot me.
Smash them! Clear those battle mats!
Yeah. These guys are really strong bastards. Nice. Crumpled. We got a strength perk. Let's see. Boar. I think it exhausts the enemy health and stamina by bumping into them at a sprint. The effect is increased if your armor is heavier than his. What's that? Holy shit. No wonder we can't win. There's like some super soldiers. How did he do that? Do it again. I think I ran it the wrong direction first.
Stop! Clear those battlements!
If you're playing on anything beyond normal in Total War games, they get artificial difficulty by increased stats. The AI is shit, as it used to be, but they get increased stats. Oh my god, now the game crashed. Yeah, there's some kind of weird... it's a good thing it was saved. Dude, like, something is, like, really wrong with my game. That's why we need to finish it, and I need to uninstall it. Like, I have so many crashes today. What the hell, man? Yeah, that sucks. That's why, like, that's why, like, if you want, like, a leveled field, a field battle, you would play on normal. That's why I said probably next playthrough we're gonna do play multiplayer to learn something. Depends on what you want to learn. What do you mean? Basically, otherwise you need to play like cheese, or you basically always try to outnumber the enemy. But that's why I'm thinking playing Norsko on normal, just to have like a equal playing field. True strength of units. Yes, or you could play normal, and I mean, basic AI is not great, Grimhammer AI is better. How he chooses targets and how he tries to flank you and use cavalry on that and all that stuff.
Since
you won't.
But I don't know, like in the thing in multiplayer is that there are cheese strats. There is some like true power. There's specific things that work better than others. So, I mean, I've played Shogun 2. I'm actually curious. Let me check something. I know that Shogun 2 I bought for the multiplayer, and I played all my time with it. I think it's only multiplayer. I'm not actually sure how many hours. Maybe it's not that many. Let me see. I'm curious. Trohan. That's what you're looking for. I'm not a big fan of Total War multiplayer. I played a little bit of... yeah, I got 40 hours in it. All of that was multiplayer, which is not a lot, but... I've played Total War Arena, which was kind of free-to-play multiplayer based game. I don't know if... I think it died, but I never enjoyed Total War for the multiplayer. It feels like there's not enough attention to balance it out. Maybe Total Warhammer is a bit better, I don't know.
I think I've heard everything I need to know.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
Well, that's kind of the thing. That's kind of the thing with Legendary. You need to know all the tricks to utilize, and you need to pick your fights carefully. But yes, if you want to an equal playing field, yeah, you could do multiplayer or you could play normal, whatever you want to do. But in multiplayer you have a completely different meta, so... Since it's a very reactive type of match, because the player is going to react to you, he's going to you know, kite you, lure you, exploit weaknesses that he is aware of. It's not necessarily going to be a better experience, depends how thick your skin is. That is. Yeah, we're gonna wait for them to climb up first. Oh, we've done a full Tomb King's playthrough. 400 and some turns from start to finish, right before we started playing this game. If I'll play Total War, I might do Norska, but I think I want to play Rome 2, modded with Divided Emperor, which should be a cool mod. And it's a bit... it's better structured than... What the fuck? As in the sieges are not a joke like in Warhammer, where it's just like frontal wall, you have a proper siege, you know? But it doesn't really have the story, but it has the, you know, everything else. The gameplay is pretty cool, I enjoy Total War games. Let's drink this and this. I think I do have Troy installed. I wanted to play that as well, but I think we're gonna actually... We'll see. There's so many games to choose from. Let's see what we will go for. No, what the hell are you doing? Put him down. There is a knocked out guy that we need to kill before he gets up. Yeah, I think actually we might do Rome Total War 2. Yeah, I was actually talking about it today. Mentioned it.
Clear those battle boats!
I feel like we're about to finish this. This was quite a long game. Not the longest RPG, and I didn't do a lot of other quests, but... Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on? It's basically like a 4X RTS game. Some narrative to it that we need to finish to play. What the fuck is Robar doing? Fight, old fool. And you woke up and is punching me. Look at this is so I keep picking up corpses.
From the south! We'll charge them from the rear!
What the hell? Looks like Henry. No, actually he doesn't. Shit, there's too many of them. Shit, I fucked up. What the hell? I'm surprised he still has like stamina when he's so wounded. I think I wasn't pulling the string full force previously. Shit, did I just shoot my own guy? God damn it. Yeah, some of these guys can take a punishment. There we go. Yeah, it's Robard, that's why he can't die. Oh, Bernard. I keep mixing the two. There we go. I need my arrows back. No, not the shield, damn it. It is, dude. I totally agree with you. Man, that's how it was in real life. Okay, we're gonna be fighting from... Oh dude, there's so many of them. I keep missing. Oh shit, I shot my own guy. Bernard is like, doesn't give a shit. Like, does he even deal damage to them? I shot him by mistake. Did you fucking see that flip? Oh my god. This is so fucking stupid. They can't kill him, you basically can't lose. He's running around like a drunk. Oh my god.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hamish.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry.
I just remember the way he just flipped.
Grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, we're all noblemen here. All bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship. But Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. Then he'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish,
Stephanie.
forgive me, husband. I'm sorry
For what?
for letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go! Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him? The way you found
Let's go, move your ass.
Yeah.
Damn, he's slow. Did it save? I did not notice. I'm gonna save just in case, since I don't know what's going on with this game. It's crashing left and right. Keep following us. I mean, we are, yeah, it's very slow.
There's no sign of them. Move on. There! I'm glad to see Istvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too, and now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
You alright, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not.
Yeah, exactly.
Killing him after
I thought exactly the same.
Honor?
Honor?
Hey man, simple math.
If the of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
Well, he knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing? Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
See you, man. Good night.
For me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah. The sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there it was so near, yet so far. Oh well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Marquardt von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front. It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find
Henry
out soon
Bald,
enough.
yeah. It's this game is so glitchy. I mean, in some cutscenes it shows your character, and in others it shows other, as if he changed, like the old Henry, then like we did the bald Henry. I mean, they did a great job with what they had. I'm not sure how many developers they had on it. I guess we could see here. But it shows that it's an indie title. It's like a big project, and it seems like it was really hard to get a grasp on it, because there's and the further you go, the glitchier it gets. Yeah, you see how many programmers they have. So it seems like they're planning a second game. I don't know if they will ever make it. The story is kind of, I don't know, it's so silly to me, but yeah, guess it does not matter. I wasn't really like offended by it being the way it is. It feels weird, like between the fact that his father is not his father, and then it's Radzig, and the way it moves forward with the different big battles, you know. But it's good for what it is. I enjoyed it. The weakest part is probably the side quests. I really don't feel like I missed anything. I really got exhausted by all that. Go to talk to this guy, go talk to this guy, but there wasn't really much difference, as in, yeah, you could do quests in a different way, and there's a bunch of DLC quests and stuff, but you know, yeah, one of the best things in this game is the graphics. The weather effects are nice. The graphics, the fog, like the presentation is great. Animations are lacking. And combat is janky as hell, but yeah. They tried to do a lot of things with very little, it seems. And yeah, imagine if they kissed. That would be just weird. But yeah, this is it, I guess. We finally finished it. Took me, I don't know, it took me quite time, actually. Like 40 hours, maybe more. Yeah, and the music was good in this game. Between the tavern music and the just exploration music was great. But yeah, I guess we might do Rome Total War 2 or something else. Like I said, maybe Mass Effect 2. We'll see, but we will start tomorrow. Scream and shout. Production babies? What? Is that like what? Animals. No real animals were harmed during the development of this game. Yeah, we're gonna start tomorrow. We'll do a long stream. Production babies? I'm guessing they had a baby during the work cycle on the game. I'm not sure what that means, production babies. Oh, there's something else. I mean, we could romance Teresa, and Henry actually slept with Stephanie, which is the wife of Sir Divish. That's why it's so weird, you know? It's like... the game never established that you're a good guy.
Father. Come now. You know whose side you.
It just shows, like...
doesn't matter now.
How things are, I guess.
I miss you, Amar.
But it's weird it did not have any consequence.
I miss you very much. You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now.
I don't know, where is this? Why is he like, is he
You know I
asleep
can't
or
stay.
something?
Will I ever see you again?
God knows. Make her proud.
Don't go.
What? I mean, what is that? Is he on drugs again, Henry?
Oh,
Yeah.
don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzik wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right.
I don't know
I'll
what
go
the hell
straight
is
away.
going on.
What is it?
Survival list invisible strain? I never heard of that. Interesting.
All of a sudden, you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here. Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
Suddenly he's not bold. I don't like it. You're in private area. What the hell? Wait a minute, there's more? What is going on? Survivalist invisible strain. It's like Neo Scavenger. Like, I don't know why I thought about Neo Scavenger, but it's not like it. I guess because of it being survivalist. Wait a minute. Did I see this game? So developer Bob. That's funny. What is this? Open-ended game about building a community. After the collapse of civilization, you can recruit survivors by making them like you or respect you or fear you. This is a sequel to Survivalist. Talk to everyone? Quite enjoyable. How much is this? Oh, it's not that expensive. I need to see some gameplay of it. Oh, wait a minute. I know Survivalist. I played Survivalist. I did not know he made like this sequel. Yeah. Was that zombie apocalypse stuff? Toth is gone and his men scattered, but there are still many things left unresolved. I should find out why Margrave Jobst has come to visit. Huh. Oh, there is all of our side quests. So much for that fast travel, look at that, not that fast. Wait a minute, you can cross there?
Oh, Hal. Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume...
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Gapen.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Redzig.
It came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
Gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit.
Yeah, he replaces the head on demand.
Sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
The question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur. That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected King of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergolf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Berghoff is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghoff, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts, and now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, your grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz? We have to put a stop to this senseless war!
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Berghoff at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Gutenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft a letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
Wait a minute, there's more?
I expect it would be best to write it in your name as Lord of Lipa.
Quite so, Margrave.
What exactly am I to write?
So, it looks like you're off on a mission.
Yes, I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Bergov is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Bergov tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Very well. Bergov is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
That's about all.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush. And good luck, son.
Yeah, I don't know actually. Let's find out and call it a day because it's late.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Gutenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never, Uncle. We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
Oh, I think... No, actually, I think this is the end. We're running off the map with Sir Hans Capone's squad.
Come now, Hal. My men are mustered in the courtyard. We can get going. Damn.
Let's see what happens, though. I mean, if there is a new area, I would play tomorrow, but I don't think so.
Well, if it isn't the world-renowned victor of the rat-eye tourney, Henry of Scallick.
Are you wishing you'd stayed home at Rat-Eye instead of joining in our nighttime venture?
You must be joking. I haven't had so much fun since... actually ever.
Really? Despite being wounded? Actually, you missed the best part. When I was hauling you like a sack of grain to the battlements dead to the world.
It can't have been that much fun if I fell asleep. But you might have handled me a bit more gently. I'm black and blue all over.
Oh, all right then. Next time I'll just leave you to Istvan's tender mercies.
Nonsense. What would you do without me? Still, thank you for hauling me out of there.
Anything for you, my lord.
So, can we set off now, Henry?
Of course. I can't wait.
So, to horse! The Lord of Burgov is bound to be waiting us eagerly. Goodbye.
I'm getting used to it.
What about Rodzig? Has he accounted for not owning up to you the whole time?
He explained it. All will be well, I think.
Glad to hear it. It's far more acceptable for a nobleman to befriend a noble bastard than a blacksmith's son.
Mind you, don't come to blows with a blacksmith, my young lord.
Ah! Watch what you're doing! There's people walking here!
What do you think about Sir Jobst and his plan?
Well, I admit all the scheming has me a little lost. I thought Sigismund was the devil, Wenceslas a martyr, those on his side the heroes, and those against him the villains. I believed we'd rescue the king and all would be well again, but now it looks a lot more complicated.
Exactly. I didn't expect the noble lords to be as noble as the angels, but I hadn't expected such a sewer. They behave like children.
I can't fathom how after all this backstabbing they're somehow still on speaking terms.
I don't know either. Beggars belief. Did you know that King Wenceslas is such a
feckless drunkard? Not really. And to be honest, I'm not sure I wanted to know. I slept better believing my fate was watched over by a wise and powerful monarch.
So did I.
What a dismal world when you can't keep trusting your own king.
On the other hand, times were better with him here than with him gone.
Isn't that the truth?
What do you think of Sigismund?
If I were him, I'd have had enough of my brother even sooner.
But he's a monster. Look at what those hordes of his are getting up to here. What he did in Skalitz.
True enough. On the other hand, if Wenceslas and Prokop hadn't double-crossed him, none of this would have happened.
No one forced him to burn Skalitz.
That's a fact. But he couldn't let them shit all over him either. Not that I'm defending him.
He's a weasel.
No doubt about that.
Come on, man. I just want to see what happens. I'm falling asleep here.
Do you know anything about Prokop?
Ha! Sir Hanush could tell you a thing or two about him.
Why?
Last winter, a certain Sir Jan Sokol of Lamberg, a well-known knight, or robber baron to some, tried to occupy the city of Iglau, which was on the orders of none other than Prokop.
And what has that got to do with Hanush?
Well, he was there with him. Of course, that's not something to brag about in front of Yobs.
And what was it all about?
They wanted to occupy a city that was on the side of the League of Lords, but despite there being several hundred strong, they didn't take it. For one thing, they couldn't get past the Iglau women, with their pitchforks and cauldrons of hot water.
Oh, you can actually speed it up a bit and see how far he got.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Damn! The Lord be praised.
Well, young sir, what now? Shall we ride boldly forth to adventures new?
I never took you for a romantic soul. But, as it happens, a romantic soul is just what I need by my side right now.
What, here? Now? Aren't we leaving?
Ah, that's just the thing. Here we are, about to ride off into the unknown. Well, who knows what fate has in store for us? What if we should fall as heroes on the battlefield? How could I depart this world with a quiet heart, never having known true love?
I'm a little worried about you, sir. Aren't you getting overheated inside that armour?
Look, I can't just go off and get my head chopped off somewhere without first winning the heart of the girl I love. So are you going to help me or not?
Well, couldn't we do it after we get back?
We could. If we get back. Hasn't it crossed your mind that anything could happen to us?
That's a DLC quest, I think.
I have to go now.
Take care.
I think they just leave and nothing happens. Because this is a DLC quest. The thing that he says. That's weird, wait a minute.
See you later.
Or maybe not, I'm not sure. But anyways, we're gonna call it here. I will check if there is more to it. If there is, we'll play it tomorrow. If not, I'm not gonna do all these quests. I don't really care for them. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. As always, I appreciate your time and company. And yeah,
Goodbye.
we'll see what happens tomorrow. If there's anything to it, or we'll start a new game. We'll see. Can I save and quit? Oh, we can save and quit.